Hey guys, how you all doing? It's Big Head Crypto here and hope you're all having a good weekend. Now, today's video is not going to be about Qubittech, although I am going to be talking about Qubittech and using this as an example because of course it is the newest passive income platform that I am in and it's doing exactly what it should do and more. However, it is going to be about how to get referrals very, very simply. Okay, in fact, more specifically, 10 different ways on how you can get referrals. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because, well, as most of you have been watching my content have been saying, obviously you can just take part on the sit on your hands, push button money type of earnings here with Qubittech, which is just earn your 25% a month and that's it. Or you can really take advantage of their compensation plan, right? Their affiliate program, which is immense. Okay, it's not only going to bring your ROI back quicker, you are going to really boost and maximize those profits. However, one of the biggest things that I hear commonly, whether it be in my Telegram or in Discord or in YouTube comments, is, well, I don't have any friends to share it to, or I don't know how to go about doing it. So this video is specifically geared and catered towards you. Now, let's get into the disclaimer, of course. First, crypto is incredibly volatile and nothing is without risk. And of course, this is not financial advice, just my own personal thoughts, opinions, and experiences. So Qubittech, this is the latest platform that I'm in, and I'm going to be using this platform as an example, like I just said, because it is the newest thing that I'm in and it is doing phenomenally well. Okay. And not only is it doing what it says on the tin, which is paying out its up to 25% a month, okay, on results, and you'll be getting 2.5x by the end of it. It has an incredible affiliate program, right? And a very, very, very good compensation plan. In fact, I've done videos on that and I've implored many people to really go out there and share their links. Now, you know, you can get as complex with it as possible as you want, or you can get as very simple as you want. And basically the simple one-liner is share your link, right? That is it. You just need to share your links out. And if you share your links out properly and in the way that you need to, then you can really benefit so much more. However, like I said, many people are saying the same thing, which is, I don't know where to share my link, or I just can't do it. We're in the 21st century, guys, right? We are in the 21st century. Sharing your link is easy. If you can't get around and working out how to do it, then you're just being, I'll be very upfront about it, lazy, okay? I know it's a bit harsh, but it's true. Before we had the space of the internet that we have right now, okay, things were done manually, right? You had to type out letters and send them out to different addresses or whatever, right? There's so many different ways of doing it back then, but you were very limited and constrained. Now the internet is so large and so many different social media sites, so many different online tools that you can use to get your links out. There is no excuse, okay? And it's not just with Qubittech. Any kind of platform that I go into usually does have a refcom side to it, okay, an affiliate side to it, and there are so many ways of doing it. By the way, let me just kind of mention this as well. If you are going to be sharing your links out to anything in crypto, you please be aware that you want to do it responsibly and make people aware of, you know, the potential risks that is in crypto. Okay, nothing is without risk here, but you want to get your link out, and there's so many ways of doing it. So here's my list of 10 different ways on how to get referrals. Okay, so let's start with the first one. The first one is, of course, YouTube, okay, or more specifically, create a YouTube channel. Now, as you can see here on the top left, I actually did a video yesterday, was it, or the day before, I'm not sure, how to work the affiliate program with Qubittech and with YouTube in mind. Okay, so I go through all the different ways how I do it, and hopefully that can shortcut you guys into getting a YouTube channel started. Now, I already know 2 people in my group have already started their own YouTube channel, which is great to see. One of them, of course, is Bitcoin Jones, all right, and he's got some cool stuff up there, and it's good to see people making an effort, because at the end of the day, guys, that is what it's all about. You want to make an effort, and if you don't make an effort with any of these things, you're not going to get very far at all. Nothing in this life comes for free, right? So as you can see, you know, creating a YouTube channel allows you to create content, and if you create good quality content about certain platforms, in this case, when it comes to passive income in crypto, and people find your content useful, they will want to use your link because they're going to think, well, hold on, yeah, this guy really explained it really well. I'm interested. I'm going to go in. Okay. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. It's kind of like a way of showing a token of appreciation to us YouTubers, in that regard. So this is your number one place to go to if you want to get your links out. YouTube is really the king of affiliate revenue. All right. It really is. If you can successfully grow your channel, right, on YouTube and really maintain your channel, you can gain hundreds and then thousands of subscribers who will be, ready to listen to the content that you create. So not only just on Qubittech, on anything in the future as well. And the reason why YouTube is so good, of course, is because, well, when a new platform is around and people want to hear about it, they want to essentially watch a video and just listen as opposed to just read things. Okay, so people go to YouTube first generally when it comes to things like that. Now, don't think you're going to become a YouTube star, right? It's not about that. And it's not going to be easy. It does take time, and you want to, as you can see, I've got, quite a few videos on my channel, and it goes and goes and goes. And that's the idea. You want to be consistent with your channel. You don't want to do one video a week and then leave it for a couple of weeks and try and do another one and think you're going to get subscribers and people following you. You want to be consistent and at least uploading, I would say 2 to 3 a week. But the main thing I want to say with YouTube, guys, is if you want to do it, just get started with it. Don't worry about, what mic I'm using. Don't worry about what equipment you can get and whatever else. Just create a channel and just start creating content. I started this, right? I started my YouTube journey all thanks to my buddy Oracle, okay, who really pushed me to get into it. And I started with nothing. I didn't have any fancy microphones. I didn't have any fancy editing software or anything. It was literally just create content and upload, right? And that is the way to do it. So that's my number one, okay? That's the number one slot there, creating a YouTube channel and uploading videos on the programs and platforms that you're in. Now, let's go to number 2, which is going to be Facebook. And the next few are actually going to be specific to social media. Now, Facebook is, of course, another great way of getting your links out there. Why? Because, well, the majority of people right now have a Facebook profile, okay? And if you've got a Facebook profile, you can do one of 3 things. You can create your own Facebook profile, okay, business profile, your own page, or your own group. Okay, it's down to you. Or none of those if you didn't want to. You could just literally search something like passive income crypto up here in the search bar, and you'll see what comes up. And as you can see here, these are all different pages which you can go into. Maybe go to the ones that have got quite a few different likes. So you've got here 433 likes in this one, 103, 277. And go in there and just start to establish a relationship with different people here, because at the end of the day, everybody that is searching passive income crypto are all going to be like-minded individuals, and they all want to create more passive income earnings, okay, specific to crypto. So if you start to create a bond or some kind of presence there, people will be more than willing to listen to you when you have different ideas, such as something like Qubittech, okay? Or you can go into groups, okay? Groups is another one. I'm not going to tell you what the differences are. You can Google that, but you can see here 4,000 members there, 3.7 thousand members here. Go in there. The one thing I would suggest though is don't go in there and just start shilling your link everywhere, because the chances are you're going to get banned. Like I said, what I would recommend you guys doing is creating your own maybe business page. Call it Qubittech XYZ whatever, right? Group, or don't even limit it to Qubittech. Create a passive income crypto group, right? Whatever name you want to call it, and start generating interest. Go into different groups or different pages and say, hey guys, if you're interested, I also have my own group. I'd really welcome you guys in there if you'd like to come in there. And then you can start talking about things like Qubittech. Start sharing your link out that way. But yeah, Facebook is a very, very good place to do it. So there you go. If you're going to say, well, I don't want to do a YouTube channel, I'm sure you've probably got Facebook and you can do that. Number 3 on the list is, of course, Twitter. Same sort of thing, okay? Twitter is not dead, right? No matter what people say. And the reason why I say that is because on average, every second there's around 6,000 tweets tweeted on Twitter, okay? So it is still very much alive and kicking. And, I've got my own crypto page on here as well, right? BK Crypto. And you can do the same thing. And very similar to Facebook, create your own group, whether it be Qubittech specific or specific to passive income crypto. And start learning to use things like hashtags, okay? Of course, that is very much unique to Twitter, although you can do that on things like Facebook, but hashtags work very, very well with Twitter. As you can see here, ETH, Link, Matic, whatever else, right? People use hashtags. If you learn to use those effectively, well, then you can get more attention to your own platform, okay, or your own profile. So Twitter is another one out there that you can get your information and your link shared, okay? So really think about Twitter as another social media avenue. And finally, on the social media list, we're going to go to number 4 in the list, which is, of course, Instagram. Now with Instagram, it's not something that I use myself. This is very much a millennial thing, and from what I understand, it's very much based on a visual basis, so posts of photos and things like that. But again, it's the same sort of thing, right? You can connect, in fact, you can even connect your Facebook up with Instagram and have them talk to each other in that way. And you can use, of course, the Facebook's ad network, all right, to create Instagram feeds and story ads to grow your followings. So, again, another place in terms of social media, especially for you guys who have been brought up with this kind of thing, right? Social media platforms and stuff. It's another great place where you can share your links out. And again, I wouldn't recommend to just say, here's a link, make 2.5 times your money. Put effort into it, create a profile page, create a very, very creative post. Put some quality content behind it. Okay, so this is all the legwork that you need. If you just put a link out there, people will not be very likely to just click it. Do put some effort, put some legwork in. So that's number 4 on the list. Let's go to number 5 now, and we're going to turn away from the social media avenues really, and that is going to be creating a podcast. Now, podcasting is quickly replacing radio, okay, and it's been growing in popularity more and more, okay, and if you don't really like the idea of doing a YouTube channel and you wanted to do somewhat similar but different at the same time, you can do a podcast, and really all you need is a microphone, audio editing software, and a computer. All right, guys, it's very, very simple, and then you can learn to create podcasts and of course upload them to the relevant places you need to upload them. I don't do podcasts, so I can't really recommend anywhere to do that on, but by creating podcasts, you can talk again something about Qubittech specific or just passive income in general, right, when it comes to crypto, and talk about your affiliate offer. Say to people, use this link. All right, so podcasts is number 5 on the list, and it is also just another option, guys. And that's what this list is all about. Okay, just a very quick break from the list. This list is all about different options, and I want to give you guys these different options because if you've got these options, then you can choose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, however many that you like, and be able to get started and work from somewhere to be able to do that. Getting referrals is not about putting your link out in one place and that's it. It's about doing some legwork and putting some good quality content and being able to showcase it. And where I've heard too many people say, well, I don't know where to share my link, then, well, guys, here again, here is 10 different places you can do that with, all right, or 10 different ideas anyway. So I hope this helps. But anyway, that's podcast, and that's at number 5. Let's go to number 6, and number 6 is a somewhat different ideology to it all, and that is create a contest, guys. Everyone loves to win prizes, right? Everyone loves free stuff. So hosting a contest is really a great way that you can generate buzz around either your own social media page or group or the link that you're trying to share out, okay? And you can do this a number of different ways. You can do it with social media sharing, or you can do sweepstakes, or whatever. The options are endless when it comes to that, right? It's just basically as far as your imagination can go. But you can basically tie in your affiliate link to the contest as well, right? Which can easily get your subscribers to share your link with their network to generate obviously more traffic there. So that's another way you can do it. And it's something that, some people don't generally think about first, but I would definitely recommend you guys having a little think once you've got something like, your YouTube channel or your social media profile set up. Let's go to now number 7, which is create a blog, okay, or a blog post. Now, doing a blog is something you can do alongside, your YouTube channel, or you can just do it completely separately, however way you want to do it. But blog posts are basically very, very good ways as well that you can share your affiliate links to people, because of course you can go into detail about what the platform is about, how it works, and of course your link that will be there for them to click and easily get started with. It's also really affordable to set up and get started with it. Okay, there's many different sites that you can use, like for example, WordPress, Squarespace, Wix, just to name a few. All right, but there's loads out there, and it can really provide a big ton of SEO value to your site, okay, if you've got one as well. Another thing you can also do as well, once you have a blog set up, is go onto other people's blogs and again, find like-minded individuals who are in the same sort of field and say, guys, how about you come and check out my blog as well, because I've written this. Again, the number 1 rule is just don't be arrogant with your link and just share it everywhere, because the chances are people are going to just ban you, okay? But be personable, create your content, create something like your own blog in this case, and say to people, really liked your blog, it was really interesting to read, please come and check out mine as well, or whatever you want to do. I'm not going to teach a duck how to suck eggs, pardon the expression. So that is number 7. Now, number 8 is going to be also connected to number 9 as well. Okay, these are also two very good ways, again, that are going to require effort. Okay, they are going to require effort, but again, nothing in life comes for free. Okay, so number 8 is create a landing page. So a landing page is essentially like creating a website, but it's only going to be 1 page long, and it's going to be very specific to something like, for example, Qubittech. So when you have, let's say, a Facebook group, okay, or a YouTube channel, and you want them to click your link, rather than just have your affiliate link, you can have a link to a landing page, which is going to give them more specific details about, for example, the program like Qubittech, how it works, how you get paid out, how to deposit, etc. And then, of course, you know, call to actions, social testimonial. You can put a whole host of different things on there, right? You can create it as detailed or as simple as you like, but just make sure it's effective, and you can have literally a call to action button that will say click here to get started, and then once they do that, they can go straight to the link and sign up. So doing something like a landing page can be very, very productive, right? And that's going to lead me on to number 9 of this list, which is, of course, creating a website. So this is something like Wix, something that I mentioned earlier on, and this was just kind of like a website I was messing around with ages ago. I think I needed it for Google AdSense or whatever, but I just haven't really bothered doing anything with. But yeah, the whole idea here, as you can see in this part of the screen, you can see a rolling banner for Qubittech, right? And in fact, let me go to Qubittech's website for a moment before I talk about websites and what you can do with them. If you go to affiliate links, if you've got your own website already, or if you're designing a website, down here at the bottom, you can see affiliate banners. And what this allows you to do is share a banner for your initial left or your right leg. And all you got to do is click somewhere around here in the box, and you will see the code, the HTML code that you can put on your website, like here, right? I'll just put it in this box here, and it will automatically pop up. So when people preview the website, which, guys, doesn't exist, by the way, all right? But if you were to, you'll see here, this part, okay, where it basically promotes Qubittech, and if they click that on your website, it will take them straight to Qubittech themselves. All right, so the point is, when it comes to websites, there are many different ways of directing flow of traffic to programs that you're in. Okay, and a website is a great place to do it. Again, you can create it just for passive income, or you can create a website specific to, you know, Qubittech Amsterdam or wherever you are in the world, right? You know, there's so many different things that you can do when it comes to creating websites. Again, it's so open-ended. I'm not going to be talking about how to create a website specific, but that's just another way how you can get referrals. If you have your own website already, or you just create one, and you can have a list of platforms that you're in, people can just click the logo right there, and it will take them straight to the Qubittech site, and they will be able to sign up from there. Okay, so that is on number 9. Now, number 10, just to finish off this list, guys, is going to be the age-old email marketing strategy. All right, now some people aren't very comfortable with this, and it's not something that I've very much committed to in the past, but it's something that I'm going to be thinking about now in the future. And it's one of the most powerful tools that you can find on the internet, okay, which is creating, compiling an email marketing list. So where I have certain members that have signed up using a link or whatever else, and have given me permission to take their emails out, of course, then whenever I go into new and future programs, I can send them an email direct straight from my list, and they will be aware of the latest and newest things that I've gone into. So that is another thing you can do as well. If you just look into it, you will find lots of information there. Again, there's loads of different programs you can download, etc., like MailChimp or whatever it's called. Again, nothing that I'm really using at the moment, but it's just another way you can do it. And that's just 10. Guys, there's actually more. There's probably like another 20 or 30 more if you just think hard enough, or if you just look hard enough. In fact, guys, Google how to share my affiliate link or how to get referrals. There's so many different ways you can do it. All right, there are literally so many different ways. And you know, I just want to kind of finish off this video on saying, if we're talking about something like Qubittech specifically, yes, Qubittech is a great passive income platform, just like CashFX was. And guys, I was in CashFX from pre-launch, and it did exactly like what it said in the tin. But if I knew then what I knew now, right, about, you know, the affiliate side, creating a YouTube channel, getting started with sharing my links out, I would have profited from that so much more. Now I'm in something like Qubittech, and of course all the other different platforms and smart contracts and dApps and whatever else I've gone into, right, on this channel. And this channel is purely about passive income crypto. Okay, I don't talk about the active stuff, and I don't talk about the other investments that I'm in. But when it comes to all these platforms, yes, I go into them, and you know, yes, I put my link out there because that is one of the ways that I can create my ROI back quicker and create more profits. And you can too. It's not a secret. It's not a YouTuber secret. All you need to do is just put in that little bit of work, guys. And I think that's what a lot of people, you know, can be afraid of sometimes. They just think, oh, but you know, if you look at someone like Big K's got over 2,000 subscribers, or if I look at, you know, whoever, they've got 15,000 or 50,000. How am I ever going to get there? Well, you're going to get there by starting, all right? Taking that first step. If you don't take that first step, you're not going to ever do it. You're never going to succeed. And you know, especially with things looming around the corner, like, you know, this whole COVID, God knows where we're going to go with part 2 of this whole shit show, right? You know, if people get on lockdown again, you know, people are going to have a lot more time on their hands at home. Well, get started from now. Get learning about how you can use all these different tools in the internet to your advantage when you go into passive platforms like this that can create you and generate you income, and how you can get referrals by doing these sort of things. And again, do it genuinely. Don't just promise the world. You have to, of course, give people the true facts, create quality content, and of course, tell people the risks that are involved with anything. Okay, when it comes to crypto, like I do, I'm very transparent with that. So on that one, guys, I think I'm going to leave it there because, well, there's a lot there to take in. But really, it was just a video to show you guys, here's 10 different ways you can do it, right? If anyone's going to say, I don't know where to share my links, or I don't know who to share it to, or I shared it to my cousins and they all told me to piss off, or I don't know what else to do. Well, guys, look, here's 10 different ways you can get started. A little bit of legwork, and you can actually start getting and building something for yourself. All right. If you've got any questions, guys, do hit it in the comments below. I do have my own Telegram groups as well, guys. That's all in my link tree. The link tree link is in the description box. Do hit me up there as well if you like. And again, another reminder, if you are in Qubittech under me, if you use my link, please direct message me on Telegram and I will add you to my own private Qubittech group where I'm going to be putting more and more content like this specific, and I'm going to be helping people, you know, how to share their links, how can they get started with getting things like their links shared out, or you know, advice, or people hit me up for questions there all the time as well. So please do contact me there. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hope you all have a great rest of the day, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.